Have patience. All things are difficult before they become easy. The rose and the thorn, and sorrow and gladness are linked together. When the belly is empty, the body becomes spirit, and when it is full, the spirit becomes body. A man is insensible to the relish of prosperity till he has tasted adversity. Whenever you argue with another wiser than yourself in order that others may admire your wisdom, they will discover your ignorance. An enemy to whom you show kindness becomes your friend, accepting lust, the indulgence of which increases its enmity. People are crying up the rich and variegated plumage of the peacock, and he is himself blushing at the sight of his ugly feet. A man is insensible to the relish of prosperity until he has tasted adversity. A little and a little, collected together, becomes a great deal. The heap in the barn consists of single grains, and drop make the inundation. The beloved of the Almighty are the rich who have the humility of the poor, and the poor who have the magnanimity of the rich. I fear God, and next to God I mostly fear them that fear him not. Whatever makes an impression on the heart seems lovely in the eye. The best loved by God are those that are rich, yet have the humility of the poor, and those that are poor and have the magnanimity of the rich. He who is a slave to his stomach seldom worships God. The bad fortune of the good turns their faces up to heaven, the good fortune of the bad bows their heads down to the earth. Capacity without education is deplorable, and education without capacity is thrown away. Poverty snatches the reins out of the hand of piety. Whoever has his foe at his mercy, and does not kill him, is his own enemy. The covetous map explores the whole world in pursuit of a subsistence, and fate is close at his heels. Be sure either that thou art stronger than thine enemy, or that thou hast a swifter pair of heels. Court the society of a superior, and make much of the opportunity, for in the company of an equal thy good fortune must decline. It is safer to be silent than to reveal one's secret to any one, and telling him not to mention it. To tell a falsehood is like the cut of a saber, for though the wound may heal, the scar of it will remain. No person learned the art of archery from me, who did not in the end make me his target. Be generous, and pleasant-tempered, and forgiving, even as God scatter favors over thee, do thou scatter over the people. When thou sayest thine enemy in trouble, curl not thy whiskers in contempt, for in every bone there is marrow, and within every jacket there is a man. All human beings are limbs of the same body. God created them from the same essence. If one part of the body suffers pain, then the whole body is affected. If you are indifferent to this pain, you cannot be called a human being. It is better to break off 1,000 friendships, than to endure the sight of a single enemy. Whosoever formeth an intimacy with the enemies of his friends, does so to injure the latter. O wise man! Wash your hands of that friend who associates with your enemies. Fear not the proud and the haughty, fear rather him who fears God. Forgiveness is commendable, but apply not ointment to the wound of an oppressor. No one ever sowed the grain of generosity who gathered not up the harvest of the desire of his heart. But for the cravings of the belly not a bird would have fallen into the snare, nay, the fowler would not have spread his net. The belly is chains to the hands and fetters to the feet. He who is a slave to his belly seldom worships God. A friend whom you have been gaining during your whole life, you ought not to be displeased with in a moment. A stone is many years becoming a ruby, take care that you do not destroy it in an instant against another stone. A traveler without knowledge is a bird without wings. Whoever has his foe at his mercy, and does not kill him, is his own enemy. There is a difference between him who claspeth his mistress in his arms, and him whose eyes are fixed on the door expecting her. Better hold the hand for coin, though small, than lose, for 1/2 a dang, it all. Now that another is suffering pain at thy hand, trust not that thy heart shall be exempt from affliction. Reveal not every secret you have to a friend, for how can you tell but that friend may hereafter become an enemy? And bring not all mischief you are able to upon an enemy, for he may one day become your friend. Liberty is of more value than any gifts, and to receive gifts is to lose it. Be assured that men most commonly seek to oblige thee only that they may engage thee to serve them. Tell no one the secret that you want to keep, although he may be worthy of confidence, for no one will be so careful of your secret as yourself. A man of virtue, judgment, and prudence speaks not until there is silence. Obedience is not truly performed by the body of him whose heart is dissatisfied. The shell without a kernel is not fit for store. If thou art wise, incline to truth, for truth, not the semblance, remains in its place. Of journeying the benefits are many, the freshness it bringeth to the heart, the seeing and hearing of marvelous things, the delight of beholding new cities, the meeting of unknown friends, and the learning of high manners.